You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan are just weeks away from their long-awaited sequel clash with a familiar foe of the former, getting in some training work with the latter. Makhachev versus Tsarukyan 2 headlines UFC 311, with Arman Tsarukyan not only looking to become the promotion's lightweight champion, but also avenge a prior defeat to the 155-pound title holder. To achieve this feat, Tsarukyan enlisted the services of the only man to have beaten Makhachev in professional mixed martial arts. Adriano Martins is the fighter who accomplished this and dispatched Makhachev with a first-round knockout during their UFC 192 matchup in October 2015. Martins was recently seen in what looked to be a post-training photo with a sweat-drenched Tsarukyan in the lead-up to UFC 311. Merab Dvalishvili grabbed headlines over the weekend, but it was his teammate, Denis Buzukja, who found himself caught on camera in a physical altercation with a fan. Buzukja and Dvalishvili were in attendance at UFC 310 in Las Vegas to corner Aljamain Sterling, who lost a unanimous decision to Movsar Evloev on Saturday. While the team was heading backstage, an altercation broke out between Dvalishvili and a fan, leading to Buzukja trading punches with the individual. Dvalishvili later posted a video claiming the fan was an associate of Umar Nurmagomedov, Dvalishvili's opponent for the bantamweight title at UFC 311. On the Weekly Scraps podcast, Sterling and Buzukja recounted the incident. Apparently this guy is a representative of Kazakhstan and friends with some of the Dagestani boys, and that was very interesting, Sterling said. I guess he was provoking Merab on the way into the arena and then on the way out as well. He put his hand on Merab's shoulder to get his attention and whatnot, said whatever he said, I don't know, but it seems like he provoked the whole shit to start. In the initial video that circulated on social media, Dvalishvili is seen being pulled away by security with little context provided about what preceded the altercation. However, the video Dvalishvili later shared appears to show the fan grabbing his arm first. According to Buzukja, the fan antagonized them during the walkout and then approached the team again as they exited the octagon. I don't know if he had touched Merab as we were walking in, but somehow he got Merab's attention and then Merab went and tapped his shoulder and just gave him the finger. And then the guy gave him the finger back or whatever. He got all jumpy, Buzukja said. Then as the fight finished and we're walking back on the other side, this fucking guy comes across the whole crowd and then goes and, you've seen the video, he grabs Merab's arm and then says something to him in, I guess, Russian or whatever he said, and Merab started going crazy. Then we got into a little physical altercation, but that was really it, so hopefully no charges pressed and we move on. The little physical altercation involved both Buzukja and the fan landing punches before security stepped in. Buzukja explained that while he hadn't planned for things to escalate, instinct took over. I went and approached him and I just put his hand down. I was trying to de-escalate and tell him, yo, calm down, bro, relax, Buzukja said. Merab was going away. I just wanted to tell him to relax, have some respect. Then he cracked me first, actually. He cracked me with a nice little left hook, and then it was just instinct to hit him back. Then security came in, but part of me is like, should I just drop the bucket and just jump over and start swinging? Just go full fucking degenerate. But I'm glad it didn't happen that way. It remains unclear whether any fighters involved will face repercussions from the UFC or the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Sterling, a former UFC bantamweight champion, now competes at 145 pounds, while Buzukja, relatively new to the promotion, has a record of 1 win and 3 losses since debuting in 2023. The incident left Sterling puzzled. If the fan is indeed an associate of Nurmagomedov's team, Sterling found his behavior contradictory to the respectful image they often project. My thing is, he's friends with these guys and they're so big on respect, Sterling said. Why do you have your guys being assholes? Like, in America, we say motherfuckers, right? They don't like when we call them a motherfucker because it's like the literal term, like you fucked your mother or whatever. But you're being a motherfucker by doing that. What are you doing? You're being a complete asshole. You reap what you sow. Why are you doing that? I don't know. It's weird.
Хорошо.
During an interview with MMA guru, welterweight Colby Covington revealed he is not staying in the fighter hotel due to not wanting other fighters to talk shit to him. Colby Covington is facing Joaquin Buckley this Saturday at UFC Tampa.
Where you at right now? I thought you'd be in a hotel room. You're out there on a sun lounger chair, pool in the background, I see.
Come on, bro. We don't stay in hotels, bro. We get fucking mansions. You know, I don't need a hotel. I'm not like any other fighter. We're the main event, so we got our 7-bedroom mansion out here in Tampa, and we'll just have a good week out here, and stay away from the fighter hotel. There's too much drama that goes on there. All the fighters, have big egos, and they love to talk shit when they know they're not going to get locked in a cage. So I don't want to deal with that. I got a main event to focus on.
Nate Diaz has been charged with misdemeanor battery following an alleged incident at a Las Vegas nightclub in August. According to online court records obtained by MMA Fighting, Diaz was formally charged on October 16th in connection with an altercation that reportedly occurred on August the 24th at the Omnia nightclub inside Caesar's Palace. TMZ was the first to report the news. Diaz's representatives did not respond to MMA Fighting's request for comment. The charge stems from an alleged altercation where Diaz and his friends were waiting in line to enter the nightclub. Reports suggest the group was holding up the line when an Omnia security guard approached Diaz to address the situation. The interaction reportedly turned physical after Diaz allegedly shoved the security guard, who then pushed back. Diaz is said to have responded by striking the security guard in the face with an open right hand. In September, a video of the incident surfaced online, showing Diaz shoving a person away by the face, knocking off their glasses, and raising his hands as others moved in to de-escalate the situation. By the time police arrived, Diaz had already left the premises. The misdemeanor battery charge was officially filed in October, and the case remains ongoing. If convicted, Diaz could face up to 6 months in jail and fines of up to $1,000, although such a severe penalty is unlikely in a case of this nature. Interestingly, the 39-year-old fighter was back in Las Vegas this past weekend, cornering his friend Kron Gracie during UFC 310 for Gracie's fight against Bryce Mitchell. Diaz last competed in the ring in July, earning a decision victory in a boxing match against fellow UFC veteran Jorge Masvidal. Coach Jorge Clement recently served a guest on Submission Radio. During his appearance, Clement revealed why Ilia Tuporia is giving a move to 155 pounds some serious thought. The reality, I think, is he hates that weight, Clement said. He'd do it a lot of times and it's very harder every time we do it. Ultimately, Clement believes Topuria feels 155 pounds is his natural weight class. He don't want to do this anymore, and that's why he want to go up to the next weight class, because he thinks his normal weight is in that weight class. Clement knows how Topuria handles weight cuts, and it's never easy to pull off. I think sometimes I see Ilia at 85 kilos, and he needs to be 66, Clement said. We do very big weight cut. Clement then said he would expect the UFC Featherweight Championship to be vacated if Topuria goes through with making a move to lightweight official. We'll keep you posted on what Ilia Tuporia decides to do next, as well as the state of the 145-pound division. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for daily MMA news.